Elephant remember every face, every watering hole, every loss whole life. A gentle giant born into love, who may one day walk away from everything, carrying 70 years of memories, deep family bonds, and grief that never dies. What really goes on inside an elephant's mind from birth to death? The emotional truth might surprise you and move you deeply. Stay with me. Picture this moment. Female elephant carrying her calf for a staggering 22 months. A mother elephant finally gives birth, surrounded by her sisters and aunts. The newborn drops to the ground, and the herd instantly forms a tight, protective ring, trunks gently exploring the baby. Within minutes, this 100-kilogram calf is struggling onto wobbly legs, while soft rumbles of encouragement vibrate through everyone's feet. Those first hours are pure magic, mixed with raw danger. The baby is nearly blind and helpless. One misplaced step or hidden threat could end everything. But right from birth, the calf enters a world rich with emotional connection. Every trunk caress teaches safety. Every low rumble builds belonging. This isn't just instinct. It's the foundation of one of nature's most emotionally intelligent beings. Elephant life revolves around a powerful matriarchal system. Related females, grandmothers, mothers, daughters, aunts, and cousins form the unbreakable core of the family, often staying together for decades. Led by the oldest and most experienced female, these groups range from 8 to 30 members and sometimes join larger clans during rainy seasons. The matriarch holds everything together. Her decades of stored knowledge guide the family to hidden water sources during brutal droughts, safe migration routes, and dangerous areas to avoid. She remembers specific individual elephants she met 40 years earlier and can distinguish between friendly and threatening human voices. This generational wisdom is passed through touch, sound, and observation. Females practice alamothering older sisters, and aunts help care for calves by babysitting, nursing, and protecting them. They greet each other with excited trunk hugs and synchronized rumbling after even short separations. For a female elephant, her family is her identity, her safety net, and her legacy. This creates deep joy, but also heavy responsibility. When the matriarch passes, the entire group can become anxious and directionless for years, showing how emotionally connected their lives truly are. Baby elephants spend their first 5 to 6 years in constant discovery. They chase birds, wrestle with tiny trunks, roll in red dust, and splash in water holes. Every playful moment builds vital skills controlling that amazingly versatile trunk, which acts as a nose, hand, straw, and weapon all in one. Their diet is enormous. An elephant consumes 150 to 300 kilograms of food, daily fresh grasses, tree bark, fruits, leaves, and roots. They are master ecosystem engineers, knocking down trees to create grasslands, dispersing seeds through dung, and digging water holes that entire landscapes depend on. In dry seasons, the search for food becomes exhausting, testing the herd's patience and the matriarch's memory. Young calves show incredible empathy very early. If one gets stuck in mud, the whole family works together, using trunks to lift and comfort. They also display self-awareness. Elephants are among the few animals that recognize themselves in mirrors, a sign of high intelligence. These early years wire their massive brains for complex social rules, long-term memory, and emotional understanding that lasts a lifetime. Around 12 to 15 years old, young males face a painful transition. They are gently pushed out of the family unit to prevent inbreeding and reduce food competition. This separation can be emotionally tough, leaving behind the love and protection they've known since birth. Once alone, bulls join loose bachelor groups where they learn from older males. They roam across huge territory, sometimes traveling hundreds of kilometers. Then comes must, a dramatic hormonal surge that makes them highly aggressive, restless, and incredibly attractive to females. During must, glands near their eyes swell and secrete a pungent liquid. Their testosterone skyrockets, and they become dominant forces. Fights between bulls can be violent and leave permanent scars. Yet male life isn't purely aggressive. Older bulls often show patience toward younger ones, offering guidance and even sharing prime feeding spots. This mentoring reveals surprising social depth even in their more solitary world. Males play a key role in gene flow between distant populations, but their lives carry a constant undercurrent of competition and isolation. When a female enters estrus every 3 to 4 years, she releases powerful low-frequency calls that rumble through the ground for kilometers, attracting bulls from great distances. She carefully evaluates suitors, usually choosing older, larger males who have survived many seasons. Mating is intense but short, filled with tender trunk caresses and deep vibrations. Afterward, the male elephant continues his wandering life, while the female returns to the safety and support of her family. This creates a fascinating divide. Females build lifelong emotional security within their sisterhood, while males chase status through strength and experience. Even these brief connections carry real affection, showing elephants experience layered social emotions. In their prime, female elephants balance leadership, foraging, and raising multiple generations. Matriarchs make critical decisions daily: when to migrate, where to rest, how to handle threats. They use advanced communication, over 100 different vocalizations, plus infrasound, that travels through the earth for many kilometers. Males in their prime dominate during must periods but pay a high physical price with constant travel and battles. Both sexes love bathing rituals, spraying water, wallowing in mud to protect their sensitive skin from sun and parasites. These moments bring visible joy and relaxation. Elephants show remarkable cooperation. They work together to rescue trapped herd members, sometimes even helping other species in distress. Their playfulness continues into adulthood, with adults sliding down muddy banks just for fun. However, modern pressures like human conflict create chronic stress that can ripple through families for generations. Elephants have one of the most profound relationships with death in the animal world. They return to the bones of deceased loved ones, gently touching and turning them with trunks, sometimes carrying pieces for days. The herd grows quiet, appetite drops, and they show clear signs of mourning. Calves who lose their mothers can become withdrawn and show long-term effects similar to trauma. This ability to remember individuals for over 50 years isn't just a fun fact, it shapes their entire emotional world. They carry both beautiful memories and painful losses across decades, making their minds incredibly rich and complex. Elephants can live 60 to 70 years. As they age, their final set of molars wears down, making eating harder. Older matriarchs still earn deep respect. Their lifetime of knowledge helps the family survive even when their bodies slow. The herd supports them by slowing pace and helping reach softer food. Aged elephants become quieter, with milder must cycles. They wander more peacefully, often alone. Death usually comes from natural weakness, injury, or starvation when teeth finally fail. For females, it often happens surrounded by family. For males, in quiet solitude. The herd's reaction, touching the body and standing vigil, adds one last emotional layer to their remarkable lives. Elephants trace back millions of years to ancient proboscideans related to woolly mammoths. They once roamed across Africa, Asia, and beyond. Today, both African and Asian elephants fight for survival against habitat loss, poaching, and human conflict. Their complex societies make them especially sensitive. Losing key individuals can disrupt entire groups for years. Their ancient lineage makes every living elephant feel like a bridge to deep time. Elephants are far more than giant herbivores. They are highly sentient beings capable of self-awareness, cultural traditions that differ between herds, advanced problem-solving, and deep emotional bonds. Every gentle touch, every ground-shaking rumble, every remembered face reveals a psychology shaped by millions of years of living in intelligent, caring societies. They remind us what it truly means to feel, remember, and belong. Tracing an elephant's life from that protected newborn to a wise elder carrying decades of joy, loss, and wisdom is incredibly moving. It reveals the power of lifelong family, the cost of independence, and the beautiful emotional depth these giants carry every single day. Which part of the elephant's journey touched you most deeply? The protective birth circle, the painful male exile, their silent mourning rituals, or their incredible lifelong memory? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one and love discussing these minds with you. If this heartfelt exploration of jungle animal souls moved you, smash that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We're building a community that truly connects with the wild on a deeper level.